Well, hello there. Slightly delayed, but we are here. So welcome everyone to this live stream. You probably know me because you've watched this 1,000 times, right? But my name is Sławomir and I'm the guy who creates a game which is called Shardpunk Verminfall, and I'll be talking about it today or tonight, depending on where are you located. I'm not alone here. I'm accompanied by my director, Digger.
Hello, hello.
Well, yeah, I believe that you don't want to see my ugly face all over the screen, so I guess we should just switch to the other view and show a game, shall we?
Okay, we see it.
We do. All right, cool. I have a preview, not a preview. I see the chat room. If someone wants to ask any questions, please do. And yeah, I've been talking about the game last time I've been here, which was like 5 weeks ago, or maybe even 6 weeks ago, I guess. So previously I spent like 2 hours talking about Shardpunk, and I didn't manage to talk about all the stuff. So yeah, I want to talk about more of this stuff, obviously, by just playing a game or playing one of the missions, or maybe 2 missions if we get lucky, and I'll be able to do it without cheating. And I will tell you about some new stuff. So what you can see right now is the main menu of the game, and I hope you're able to see, hear the music and the sound effects. So if you don't, just give me a shout.
Yeah, we hear it, It's good.
That's cool. Okay, so let's skip the options and the credits because and let's start the game. So like what you'll see right now is actually a how do you call it, like almost like the demo that I'm planning to release, I would say pretty soon on Steam and GOG. And it will have it will be very similar to the build that we are playing right now, or maybe it will be more stable and bug-free, but the idea is that it will have the same features. So I figured that I need to select the starting party, so I will choose Mycroft, which is with his ground slam ability, which is a cool area of effect thing. I'll take Gideon here because he has a nice Overwatch attack, which is actually allowing him to target more than one enemy at once. And we'll go with Tilly because she's the one with the melee attack, the sword attack, and it's cool. Basically, it's cool. Besides that, we need to choose the automaton or a bot, which is still called a bot in this version. There are 3 of them available, or at least there will be 3 available. Right now, there's only one, which is the support one. I did talk about it last time. I'm pretty sure I did. I guess that was one of the first things we talked about. And yeah, we'll just start. This is a development build, which means that I'm running it directly from the Unity engine, which means that I have some of the features disabled here. I guess one of them which will be disabled is the fact that there will be no introduction text here, which says which day is it, or maybe how many hours did passed since the vermin attack, and due to what do you call it, to make sure the development is faster, I'm just skipping some things. But yeah, so I've clicked the start button just to start the game, but because this is a demo, it doesn't start from the first mission. It starts more like from the middle. So if you go to the view map option here, it will actually show us the map. And you can see that we're already here on mission 3, like counting from the left. The player starts here, so the game already is progressed in a way. and we have access to. Well, if we reach a shelter, we can then go to the mines mission or to the sewer mission, which I want to show you after I finish this combat. I mean, I'm gonna go here to the mines and see whether the mines are actually working in this build. Okay, resume this one, and yeah, okay, let's play it then. Our goal is to reach the exit here, which is located on the far right, and is here. So let's try it. What I want to show you here is like the thing that just happened right now. One of the characters here is located on the map, and it can be saved by the player. So my plans are that you as a player will be starting the game with 3 characters, like 3 human characters and the automaton. Like before the automatons, it would be 4 characters, but I introduced the automatons, so I reduced the initial starting characters count to 3, which, including the automaton, gives us 4, right? But there will be a chance that you can encounter characters that can be saved on the battlefield. Now, the probability to encounter someone like this character here on a mission will depend on the number of characters you have left. So the less you have, the more probable it is that you will actually find someone to save, and also it increases, like kind of increases when you traverse to the map. So yeah. Oh, we have some nice mutators here on the map as well as I can see. If I go to the map again, this is the location we're in, Raymond Street, and it actually has the electric storm and the less enemies thing. So all right, that's a good thing, and I haven't planned this because this is random. Like the electric storm, which can make our lives a bit more difficult because it generates these damage zones on the screen, and the less Verminfall basically means that there will be less enemies present. So less fights, I guess. And you can see the danger, the damage zones here. So these get triggered, or maybe not triggered. These will deal damage after your turn ends. So I'm just moving my characters right now and gathering stuff. Okay, moving here. I still have like 3 turns before she dies. Need to avoid the damage zones, but it's not a chance right now because there's no enemies. So let's just move forward. The good thing about the combat here is that it starts out pretty chill in most of the cases, and then it gets pretty intense and even maybe too difficult in the old demos, but I actually tweaked that in this one, hopefully. All right, so we can revive this girl here, and now we have a free character available. So my goal is right now to make it. All right, we have some rats already. So my goal was to make it to the exit. But we need to prepare. As you might hear, the music has changed, and it will be changing because I'm not having a good time. Well, it's a good thing that we actually managed to save this girl. And she took these 2 hits in her face, which was pretty unfortunate. But Yeah, the plans are that, well, this girl has been revived, but it should be allowed for her to be revived even once more, because she was basically a character who has just been found. But whatever. I just wanted to show you that it is possible to find new characters, and by accident we actually figured out that it's pretty easy to lose them as well. But let's keep pushing. We've been unfortunate to run into a pack of three rat snipers, which are pretty good shots. But we also have access to our abilities. 2 times 4, and now what can we do? So you girl can go and... Oh. Okay, so I've got caught in the Overwatch, but I managed to kill one off, and she has a very good kill, which you can see here, which is slash and run, which basically gives you an extra move when you kill someone. That's why now I can move even after I've killed this rat. I cannot attack anymore, but I can move, and I can maybe move to a place where I'll be able to flank the last sniper, maybe here. We have still the support bot and the sniper here. The sniper is flanked. It can be seen by the blue, it's yellow shield. But we can actually try. Can we? Yeah, I'll try, and I'll take this 40% chance shot. My thought process here is that this sniper is flanked anyway. So even if I don't manage to kill him, I hope that this rat will try to move, like relocate, because it is being flanked. Now, I cannot tell it for sure, even though I programmed the game, because there's some degree of randomness here, but let's try it. So I missed. I have the automaton here, and I believe I'll make a good use of it. It has a stun grenade thing, which I could use if I manage to get just a little closer. Yep.
And there is a question on the chat. Can you play through Shardpunk multiple times?
Yeah, Gertobi, sorry. Basically can play through as many times as we want. And I'd say the replayability value is quite high, because the maps, as you can see, are the maps that you can see right now are basically automatically generated. They are stitched from predefined fragments, so they're not like fully random, which wouldn't make actually sense, because still need to be challenging and make sense, but they are randomized. The locations of the loot and the enemies are also random, and the map mutators, like the fact that you've encountered the lightning storm and the rain and other stuff on this map, are also randomized. So I'd say it's the way that the game can be played is, well, it's not a roguelike or a roguelite thing, but I'm making sure that there are rewards, or maybe call it incentives, when you're running through a run. I mean, if you don't manage to finish the game because all of your characters get killed, you will still get progress points, which you will then be able to spend on unlocking new characters or unlocking new character weapon upgrades and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely I would basically encourage it to be played more
the
than
game
once.
It's not like is it possible? The game even encourage you to play multiple times, because you're earning something from every playthrough. So this is a really great replayability, since you progress your account constantly.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's my thought process here. I did like well, you can obviously see that XCOM, like the new XCOM games especially, were a big inspiration here. But the games there, they had tremendously big replayability value as well, even though they didn't have any unlocks and stuff. But then they had a lots of different features because, well, they were like basically AAA games with all the characters customization and dozens of missions, mission types and cutscenes and whatnot. So yeah, what I'm doing here is make sure that there are things that will, like, I wanted to avoid a situation in which a player went through like 7 missions or whatever, or let's see the map, like you went through all the missions and went to the final boss mission of the first chapter here, which was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 missions, and then they get wiped out because of a mistake, and they would be actually angry because they didn't get anything from it. So yeah, so that's why the unlocks are there. I hope this answers your questions. Your question. If not, yeah, just let me know. But I do think so. So as for the game, where were we? Oh, there's another turn here, and this rather didn't shoot us because I've managed to stun him. And now I need to do something about the remaining rats. I have 70% chance that I hit this one to 3 to 5 damage, but I can also try to shoot it, but it will be 1 to 4 because the shotgun is pretty weak. I can see what types of upgrades it has. Like the game gives some randomized weapon upgrades at start, then you can like reset them, as you can see like the button here that says it, and change them however you like. But I just wanted the game to be a little more random, like the demo to be a little bit more random, so I'll just take my chance and try to. And we did a 10 damage critical strike, so we got lucky. First time in this playthrough we got lucky. That's a good thing. Alright, I'm gonna move here and loot some stuff and try to kill off this one. Yes. Alright, cool, good stuff. So you may basically clear the area and we can just proceed. Extra move can be spent on reaching a loot point, and yeah, we need to make sure that the bot actually keeps up. The bot has a smaller walking range. Let's keep pushing. If we get lucky, there will be no more enemies waiting for us, because this map fragment was described as not having too many enemies, but I can never be sure. But still, as you can see, I'm acting pretty bravely. I'm moving my units forward. So I skipped one loot point here, but I don't want to go back. I'll just make sure that I reach this one, because it seems to... Alright, we have the bunker entrance. As you can see, we're almost there, so it will be a quick run, a quick mission. And there seem to be no more enemies around, and hopefully no more enemies will be joining us. Especially that we lost one character, and due to this fact that one of the characters got killed, the stress level of our characters is already quite high. I'd say more than 50%. You can see by the violet bars. All right, there's a there's a supply crate or a loot crate here, and I'm gonna, yeah, it's called supply crate. I'm gonna open it with a fusion core. And I got 2 weapon parts, which gives us 53 weapon parts in total. That's because we're running a development build. Like in general, like in the demo, you will be starting with 1 weapon part that you will be able to spend on upgrades after the battle. Alright. We're going. Just loot the remaining shelves. With no luck, the bot proceeds. We're staying clear of the lightning bolts. Hopefully. Alright, we can just push to the exit. That was a smooth run. Or maybe not, yeah, I'm not done yet, but maybe I shouldn't be saying that now. We'll see. Is there something to loot here? Oh, there is. Alright. Micro has reached the exit and oh, he can't open it because he doesn't have any fusion cores. The number of fusion cores is 0. Okay, this guy has 1 and she has 1. She's gonna loot the body and stay clear of the red area. Now Gideon is not able to reach. Oh, he is able to reach the exit. Oh, but he's not able to execute the activation action because he ran out of action points. Still, it doesn't matter because we can swap items. This is one of the very, very nice features that I'm very fond of. You can swap items between characters who are standing next to each other, and it also works when there's more than 2 characters. And I'm fond of it because it actually also works when using a controller. Alright, I'm just gonna swap the fusion core then to Mycroft, and then he can use the unlock action. Oh, alright. These are opened remotely. And we can actually, we need actually to use a human character to open these. So the bot is just slowly crawling to the exit, and I can see some rats approaching. So this is still not the end. But there's only like 5 melee rats, so I should be even able to clear it with a grenade, though I don't want to use a grenade because they might be useful later. So I'll just do it like in a completely different way. I'll just position my sniper here. I use the support bot and use its support mode ability, which generates this aura, let's call it aura. And it will just give me a boost. And let's see about the chat.
Gertobi writes something about Steam Workshop.
Yeah, how about Steam Workshop? I'm just reading the question now. Or that gradually can unlock more characters would be cool. Yeah.
So I think he's asking if there will be a Steam Workshop, so players will be able to put their work implemented into the game. Is it possible, or are you planning to give that option to the players?
Yeah, I understand the question. I guess, well, so...
And there is a second part about
yeah, there's
German.
there's a couple of questions. As for the language version, I'm pretty sure we plan to support a German translation as well. I'm just double checking right now. But, well, the game is already ready for translations. And yes, sir, there will be German translation for the game. So this is one question answered. Unlocking more characters, yeah, this will be about that. That's what I talked about. The Steam Workshop. Well, this is a very I'd say, delicate subject, because the game is in parts ready for accepting some kind of mods, at least when we're talking about mods that are about like doing your own translations or maybe creating your own maps. But that being said, it doesn't mean that I have a map editor. It's just I am keeping lots of the files with the information about the how the weapons work, how the what are the stats of the characters, or what is the layout of the maps in files that will be directly accessible to the users if they want to take advantage of them. So it will be possible to to modify them, which is probably not the same like a full-blown Steam workshop support, but it will be possible at least to customize the game. Maybe even visually, but I'm not now sure whether it is possible at the moment. Right now, I guess it is not possible to modify like the visuals or maybe replace the other visuals with your own, but there's a the way the visuals are stored is very standardized, so it could be possible, but it's surely not the main focus for now. Like the main focus is to finish this game and release it this year.
So
This being my first game is a challenge. It's a challenge indeed.
So if I understand correctly, there is an option for not official edits in the game. However, the official workshop, like Steam, that require players to just upload something and everyone else can just click and it works. That will be not supported, right?
I'm not saying that it will be. It's clearly not in the scope of stuff that I want to do right now or what I need to do.
Oh, so it will certainly it will not be released at the beginning, but maybe in the future. Who
Maybe
knows?
if the game like picks up speed and there will be a need for that. Who knows? Yep.
Okay.
What happened here? Oh, the vile rats are coming, and I decided to put a support, like weapon support area here, which then means that Gideon, which is in the support mode, will not be losing any heat, or losing any ammo. Let's call it ammo. And because he has the multi-overwatch thing, he will be able to take at least 2 enemies this turn. So this is the multi-overwatch skill, which then can be leveled to be used up to 4 times automatically or up to 6 times at the maximum 3rd level. Okay, let's make it like this. And I also want to move the heavy guy here. Maybe let's start with an Overwatch as well. And if... let's see. It's a miss. Alright, it's 100% shot. Oh, the lightning bolt actually took care of one of the enemies. So it's actually looking pretty good. We have 2 plague rats coming here with speed poison. I did talk about them last time. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my melee character to just run over here and flip the switch, or maybe it's not a switch, it's a hatch, not a valve. So turn the valve, which will automatically open the bunker and reduce the stress level. And now maybe I could slam these 2 with the heavy guy, but then he would be more close to the other enemies. I will just move my sniper here. He will still be in the weapon support area, so the ammo is too full.
I have a question. There are 3 slots on the doors, and also there were 3 slots on the valve. The valve required only 1 person, right? But the doors require 3 human characters to stay on the spot, or it can be the place can be taken by the drone.
You're talking about the area here?
Yeah, those spots. Is it possible, for example, for drone to take this spot and you will finish the game, or it have to be a human character?
It can be the robot character as well.
So how far away can be the last character to finish the stage?
So to finish the stage, everyone needs to stand on one of these 3 tiles.
Yeah, but there are only 3, and there are 4 characters.
Yep, you'll see in a moment. Because
Okay.
when I move here, I'll be able to perform the evacuation action, and then the character is gone.
Oh,
And,
it looks like this. Okay. Oh my god, I thought that everyone have to stay there, and then
Ah.
everyone will disappear at the same time. So I was like, there are 3 spots for characters. How?
Oh, these are just spots for evacuating from the level.
Yeah. Okay. Now I get it.
And I'll be able to evacuate right now. And that is because, oh no, it'll be fine. But I'll show just, even if I spend all my action points here, or the movement, I can still evacuate. And this is one of the changes I made, because I kept on getting the this piece of feedback saying that, well, the evacuate or enter the shelter action should actually cost 0 action points. So I did change it, because it cost 1 action point before, and just making that change make the game made the game easier actually.
I would use different word, more dynamic than easier.
Yeah.
Since if you are running, then you don't need action to just run through the doors, right?
That's right. It makes sense.
That's at least in my head.
It makes sense. So that's why I made the change. But still, it also made the game easier, because you don't have to worry about waiting a turn if it happens that you were just dashing through the exit. All right, we need to do some upgrades here. I increased the multi-overwatch, that skill, so that it is used 4 times. Who else leveled up? Tilly leveled up. And let's use the katana combo. I'm pretty excited to see whether it works and to show it to you guys. So these were the only 2 characters here. And let's see whether the game actually allows us to progress further. Alright, we do end up with the end up in the shelter phase, where you can browse the map. Well, this is just browsing the map, but we have 9 points to spend, because we have managed to reach the shelter with 3 people. Each of them generates 3 action points. The automaton doesn't generate any action points. The automaton is at full health, so we don't have to heal it. You can click around stuff, and it will give you some text which are just there for the sake of the lore. But some of the other elements, like the crates, are when you click on them, the corresponding action actually gets highlighted as well. So we have 9 actions. What we can do is we need to heal her, because she's like half of her hit points. It doesn't matter who heals her, because we don't have a healer character in this run. Up to 3 HPs. All right, we did manage to do it, and we might also heal Mycroft as well. So everyone is at full health, so that was a good thing. Tilly can also use the sharpen the katana thing, which will give her a flat plus 10% to hit. for melee attacks during the next combat, which will be handy. And Gideon here has the practice accuracy skill, which will give him the to hit boost. All right, so we have a number of action points left because we're not having any big issues here. So I'll use unique ability of Mycroft, the search through old stashes, because he's a retired soldier. He knows where the Imperial soldiers used to hide things in these bunkers. I believe that the search through the old stashes is it's an upgradable skill, which can change the number of random supplies that you can find. So search through old stashes here. Well, we found 2 grenades, so we have 6 in total because I was quite stingy in using them. Let's search the crates. We found some scrap and the shelves. Even 1 more grenade. Alright, so right now we can focus on we only have 2 actions remaining. We could craft a steampunk or a grenade, but we have 4 steampunks and 7 grenades, which seem to be enough. So let's try on doing something with the stress level. We can clear thoughts, which gets rid of 2 stress points. That's always something, and that's always something here. Alright, 0 action points. We can't do anything else. We can't craft any stuff, but we can spend the weapon upgrade parts. Now, I believe we found like 1, and the game gave you 1 at the start of the demo, which gives us 2 in total. As you can see, there's 53 because this is a development build here. But let's pretend, or maybe no. Can I? Can I open the cheat menu? Oh, I can. Okay. So right now, what I can do, I can right-click on this inventory item and reduce it, so that we pretend that we only found. Let's make it 3. Let's make it 3. It should be like 2, but let's make it 3. Let's make it fair. All right, I'm closing the cheat menu. I've never been there. So now, if we go to the character details and click on the weapon tab, or go directly to the unspent weapon parts, we'll end up in the weapon modification thing. So I have 3 weapon modules that we can, or weapon upgrade points that we can use on different slots. Like there's the shotgun has a hair trigger installed, but I'm supporting full customization here. I'm seeing the chat. Getrobi wrote again with some very, very nice words. Thank you for that. There will be a prologue version available, but before that there will be a new demo. I'd say it will be available soon. I will not give any more details than that. There's an old demo already available, but there's a huge leap between the previous one and this one, and there will be even bigger leap between the latest demo and the full game. So I'm pretty excited for that. There's that reset modifications button right here, which just allows you to strip the weapon from any modifications. Every modification costs us 1 upgrade point, which gives us 4 upgrade points in total. And so this is a free action. I believe it will stay this way. It allows the player to experiment. And you can install different modifications. Right now, these are the modifications that you can use on the weapon.tilly, the characters that we're currently browsing, has available. Like, all of them are unlocked because why not, for the purposes of the demo. So we can fiddle around here and see what interesting things are there. Like the aim upgrade for a shotgun. Not sure whether this is a good idea because we're often actually doing damage from very close range. So I'll take the damage modificator. So damage 1 to 5. I can upgrade it. It will be 1 to 6 in total. Should I push it to? Well, let's go 2 to 6 and see how it goes. Now Gideon has the energy cell upgrade, which is actually a good thing, because it gives us what, like 3 shots. If we compare it to the skills and the multi-overwatch, he'll be able to. Oh, he is able to fire up to 4 enemies, as long as the weapon does not overheat. The weapon is only capable of performing 3 shots. So I believe we need to upgrade this energy cell. And now it's able to support up to 4 shots, which is exactly the thing that we are needing. And Mycroft here, he has the energy cell upgrade as well, but maybe let's try to strip it and install another modification. Let's go with the armor shredding, which just, yep, shreds armor. 1 point of armor. That's the word. We can go to the food distribution phase. How many food do we have? 14. We've been able to find 14 pieces of. All right, that's more than enough, so that nobody will lose a hit point. And let's go to the destroyed mines. I will distribute the supplies here. We only have 1 fusion core, and I will make sure that I guess Mycroft has it, and I will just click on the grenade to automatically just it should be more even. It's 6 grenades, 2 per person. We're good here. We go to the destroyed mines, and this will allow me hopefully to show you the mines level.
I have a question.
Or the caves level. Sorry?
I have a question. This distribution you made, automatic distribution, one guy got all the grenades and the rest got only 1. Is it because one character is supposed to use grenades, or what does the even distribution mean?
It distributed evenly the remaining grenades. But before I clicked the button, I added 2 grenades to one of the characters.
Oh, okay,
so that's why he had 2 more than the others. So it just
okay. So it distributes only those who are not yet distributed.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
In a way that you can first assign some items that you want to be assigned to a specific character, and then automatically and evenly distribute the rest. All right, we're in the mines level, or caves or mines. It's more of a caves, and we've encountered another character to save again. Now this is unusual because I've changed the probability of a rescuable character to be 100% for the sake of the demo, but still it's a surprise, but a positive one, I'd say. So we should just save this guy, but still remove. I can see that there should be a different floor tile below these spikes. Something to change. Let's move then. I'm just gonna look at the map. Oh, there's no mutators here. The map is just like standard because this is a non-standard mission in general, an optional one. But we do want to take it. All right, let's use steampunk for this guy, and now we have 1 extra character, Silas, and I will try not to get him killed. Now, when you revive a character, find the character and then revive or heal them. This character is supposed to be, as you can see, it didn't start at level 1. It started on pretty much the same level as the other characters. Minecraft is 3 and they are 4. So he's also on level 4. So he already has some like a set of skills predefined. That is to make sure that the characters that you find actually are not lagging behind and can become useful right from the start. Also, their weapons are already upgraded in a similar at a similar level as the other weapons. As you can see, this guy has one armor shredding. This like one point of upgrade. This weapon is level 2. This weapon is level 3 because it has 2 upgrade. You know, because like no upgrade is level 1, one upgrade is level 2, and so on. So level 2, level 3, level 4. So this guy's weapon is level 3 as well. And he has an auto cooling system which gives him maybe some free reloads or something. But it says free reload 0, so we'll have to see in a moment. Let's keep moving. For nothing. How the maze is going here. Oh, here. I can zoom out a little. And there's the big pile of crystal shards that we are trying to reach. I'm just aggressively moving forward here, which is not always a good strategy because the bot is not the fastest of units. Still, I left my sniper below or behind, which in this case is both below and behind because we're moving upwards. Another tile. Misplaced color. Spotted. Okay. Well, that's true. Maybe there are no rats here.
Gertobi suggested something that maybe, I mean, he wrote something on chat, but there is a nice suggestion about adding with time like events or handicaps for the game. But I think, as our developer said, those changes and additional stuff are probably they probably depend on the success of the game, because if the game will be popular, oh my god, how do popular? Finally, then the developer know that people want this, right? Because it's a popular game. So in that situation, adding something, releasing new stuff to the game, it's good thing, right? But yeah, as we said, it all depends on the popularity of the game. If there will be new mods, new systems, etc. Am I right?
I mean, what do you mean by if the game is gonna be popular? It will be. I mean, it's already obviously more and more popular. So I don't understand your doubt here. But yeah, you have a point. I mean, I guess it's like a general rule, especially with smaller games, right? Uh, it, I believe it's generally a good idea to try to release a game and then to see whether it actually picked up steam, let's say. Uh, and if it turns out that there's a pretty, let's say, significant player interest, then you can, uh, then, sorry, then you can start adding more stuff. Because you, well, basically have the funds to do so. You have the funds to maintain the further development and the maintenance of the game. So yeah.
Recently, there was a game called, if I'm not wrong, Vampire Survivors. It's
Oh yeah.
this is a great example of this situation. There was a sudden peak of interest in the game, and the developer just started to releasing new stuff. And this is really good for the games, because if developers see that his work, his creation is popular, then this is worth investing even more time, even more job to make it even better.
Yeah, I mean, Vampire Survivors they came out as an early access game, so I believe that was like their their idea from the very beginning, that they will be expanding the game. But yeah, and speaking of the game, I did buy it, and I
Yeah.
did spend
I did as well.
too many hours. Yes, well, I'd say it was a surprise. Like the gameplay or the graphics and visuals are so basic, but also the gameplay is very very addictive, I'd say.
Yeah, it's addictive. It's a simple hack and slash effect. You just kill tons of monster, get a little upgrade, then you can kill those monsters even faster. It's so addicting, and well, this system is proven to be good. It works, right? So using the working system in a smaller game, it will also work, right? So I still don't get why this game is so cheap. It cost how much?
Right.
$2, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yes.
I was so amazed. Like how? Why?
A very very interesting business model of the developer there.
Yeah. Well, thanks to that, so many players could even. It's like there's no way you're not able to buy it. If you have Steam, you have games, there's no way you're not able to buy it. So why not test it? And if you will play it, it's good. Okay? So if, for example, there will be a DLC to the game, I probably am more interested in buying DLC, which will cost more than $2, probably, because I know the game is good. This is, I think, the business for the business model, as you said, might be good solution if he will go this way. I think the basic game, which is good for the testing, or let's say for the testing, is addicting, and additional stuff which will be released will be paid content.
Yeah, I mean this gets dangerously close to the
Yeah.
mobile game, mobile games business model.
No, mobile. I think mobile games are different in a form that you pay usually for example, extra life, extra, I don't know, extra strength, right?
Yeah, like the pay to win mechanism. Yeah.
Yeah. But if you go with the not pay to win solution, but pay for content. For example, buy 5 new characters, playable characters, and 2 more maps, and 10 more relics. It's the same system as Binding the Isaac, right? Am I correct? The title? Let me check.
Yeah.
The Binding of Isaac, yeah. They have the same solution. Well, you just get more stuff in the game. More maps, more levels, more items. So, assuming Vampire Survivors will do the same, it's really good. It's really good. But yeah, this is the case. Although both of those cases, Vampire Survivor and especially Binding the Isaac, was because the game was good, right? And developer was working even further with the game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a key. Like the game needs to
Yeah.
be good in the first place, and then you can expand it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be releasing a game which is good, and then I'll be expanding on it like hell.
Yeah, yeah. This is basically, I think, the dream for the developer. You may correct me, but I'm guessing this. I don't know. Would you like to do that?
Be. I mean, I would love it to turn out this way, but you know, on the other hand, it might be that the game development, like developing only a single game when you already have 2 or 3 new ideas in your head, might be boring, and you might, you know, be then trapped in the
endless loop.
In a situation which is very common for other types of jobs that, well, you know, people say I don't love my, I hate my job, or I don't love it, but it gets me lots of money. So. Yeah, I guess you just need to find like balance. I guess it's the best word to use here.
Probably it depends on every developer, because someone might want it, but someone love to just make another title, like totally not connected with the first one. It depends probably, but I bet that even if someone would love to do another title, I still think it's worth to work on a title that is popular, and for the fan base, and work on simultaneously on another title. But this is really difficult topic, to be honest, and it's really depends on every single developer, how they see things in their eyes.
Yeah, I mean, Gatrobi in the chat is already defined the price for the game to be like €30, which with the I'm grateful for. I'm not sure whether it's the case. And yeah, you can feel motivated about the last thing, because that's exactly what. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're going off the topic. We're going to show the game.
We are. We are
really off topic. Okay,
but
let's finish this, I guess.
That's what happens, and that's cool. I'm playing a game and we're talking. I'm just gonna. I've reached the big pile of shards that has been gathered here by the rats, and now I'm able to plant a fusion core inside it. And this will be interesting. Let's see what happens right now. Alright, only now the exit point became active. And I have 10 turns. Like, I made up this number myself. I'm not sure whether it makes sense. To escape. We'll try to escape, but this time the plague rats have actually made it more difficult. I have 2 shots with this guy, 2 25% shots. Oh shit, only 1. I'm speeding up the rats. This one is shooting again. And it basically cut us off. But no, alright, the other smoke is gone. So let's try to. I don't want to slam it because it will get the slam action will get into cooldown, I will use this girl here. I have 80% chance to hit because I've sharpened my sword, so yeah. And then there are some rats coming from below, but I can't do nothing about them, so I'll just venture up. And I risk being spotted, but still. Alright, let's move out. Like, the bot is immune to the poison. But Silas is actually trapped here. Oh, he has 2 action points. I didn't notice. And Mycroft, well, let's try to Overwatch. And Gideon as well. And we have a 95% shot and an 80% shot. These were some very good shots. The percentage is pretty high, and why is that? Did we practice? He did practice accuracy, I believe. He did. So that's why. Did I also upgrade his weapons aim abilities? No, I just put everything in the energy cell. All right, we can get the hell out. Where's the exit? Here's the exit. We have like 8 turns, so I guess we need to make a run for it. But still, we might check through all the searchable places because we are looking for stuff. In the end, if it doesn't turn out, well, the game will end badly. Because you might already seen it. The fact that we placed the fusion core inside this started making this pile unstable, which will end up with a big bang after like 7 turns. We have still time. Just shooting. 45% shot failed. We have a lot of snipers approaching from the south, but I don't think they'll be able to make it. That is, if we don't decide to pursue some pretty loot. The loot is located here. We need to be exiting here, so we'll be having to spend some time on a detour. And because I'm a pretty greedy character, I'm not sure whether greedy is the best word, or maybe needy. Anyway, I want that loot. Because it will give me more weapon upgrades, and weapon upgrades are good. But now the bot is too slow. And shit. Okay, some rambling started because of the mines getting unstable, I guess is the word. Okay, so we won't be able to lose these rats because they already reached the bot. So what I'll do is I will set up some overwatch shots. Gideon, oh damn, he'll be able only to shoot once because he already used 3 points of hit, and I can't reload because I will lose the last action point. So I'll just overwatch, well, with a single shot. This guy here, I'll overwatch that as well, and Mycroft will overwatch as well, which will give us 3 overwatch shots for 3 enemies. This is pretty risky, so we're risking the bot actually to... Yeah, shit. I can, yeah. To see where this is going. So we have 2 rats dealing damage. Luckily the snipers are not able to catch us. yet. There are 2 rats here. I'll be able to slash one of them. And as for the second one, 68%. It's not big, but it's something. Alright, it's done. Let's slash the other one and run. We have only 5 turns left. I'm even not sure whether we'll be able to make it. Alright, we're already at the exit, so we can try, and I will use the heavy guy to reach the supply crate. But I actually can't because he doesn't have any fusion cores, which are required to open it up. Maybe he has some, maybe she has one. So we can swap stuff with, yeah, you can see that we can switch targets here. The person who are we swapping with. Greed, Byron, yeah, greed is good. I mean, greed is good in the way that I wanted to talk about, not about it's itself being good, right? But, well, we're only playing here. So I want her to give 1 fusion core to the heavy guy, and then we can use Minecraft to actually do a crazy dash. Well, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not even sure we'll be able to make it. Well, we'll see. Well, assuming that there are no enemies on up north. We already reached the exit, so what I can do is I can reload and I can prepare myself from these upcoming snipers. Now, I'm not sure whether the snipers will be able to snipe me from down here. And my sniper is not in the cover, but hell, I'll just give it a try. This might not be the best spot to defend ourselves, but we'll see how it goes. Ah shit, yes, they are able to shoot from here. I'm pretty exposed here. Well, luckily I lived. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will I be able to make it? 1 turn to go here, like the second turn to go and open this loot and maybe to move a little here. It's the second turn. Yep, I'll be able to make it 100%. But I need to move my team, because this is a very shitty place to be defending ourselves. The rats are having a clear shot from here through this tunnel, and I have only a single rock to hide behind. So let's just move forward and try to. This guy is pretty damaged, like physically. Maybe I was too hard on myself when I was actually, or maybe, yeah, like when I was defining, like drawing them up, because there might be not too many places to hide behind, but we'll see. The rats need to advance, and they still didn't shoot. It might be that I should just treat them with a grenade. I have 3 turns left, so let's go here. Let's spend the fishing core to get a weapon upgrade and a grenade. 3 turns. 1, 2. I'll be able to make it. Now, okay. Maybe I should throw a grenade. I'm not able to throw it from here. Maybe if I move 3 no, if I move 3 tiles, it will not be enough. I don't want to expose myself here. Or maybe I should. Like, this character has 4 HPs. Let's hide the rest. Totally hide them. Like this will be enough. Let's go into Overwatch. Silas has how many? Like 1 grenade, and I can get another grenade from this guy. And now I can move myself here and hope that they will not attack me. I'm hunkering down with this girl and we'll wait. Oh, they will scatter. That was actually interesting. They were not able to shoot me because of the untouchable trait. Gertobi, I'm just looking at the chat. Gertobi, thank you for the good words. I really appreciate them. Byron is asking, will there be a way to see the range of enemy attacks? Should there be a way? I guess it might be a good idea just to shoot, but like there are two things there. One is the give you maybe a preview of how which tiles can be affected by the enemy, and the other is well, that's all. Like, because what I was looking for when I was playing the game right now was that, like, anticipating whether enemy will be able to hit me after they make a move. But it's basically, well, it's basically prediction. But it is a reasonable feature request, I'd say, right? Just to allow the players to see the damage range. I mean, I already have this stuff calculated in the game, so why not show it? So what I did here was, I guess, pretty brave, but I'm not sure whether it was the best course, like the best thing to do, because I'm able to use a grenade here, which will deal like 3 to 4 damage, which will definitely not kill anyone here because they are on 4 hit points. And there I'm gonna spend a turn dashing them. It was a good idea. And now I cannot actually escape because this one is on Overwatch. So yeah, I'm just throwing the grenade. Oh, I have another action. I forgot about that. So yep, that will take care of it. Micro is able to move here. Maybe even I'll be... No, I'm not risking it. I'll just move here. And then I will use the sniper to move here, to grab this piece of loot, and to go back. And this girl here is actually doing a good job on baiting the enemy, so she will hunker down here because I've seen at least one of the enemies shooting at her. The bot is down to half HP, but I can use the self repair once in combat. I mean, it can be upgraded, but right now it's once per combat. Thank you, Byron, for all the good words on the aesthetics. I've tried to keep the this particular level type, which are the mines, bluish, because of the glow from the crystals and the crystal powered lamps which are used here. And yeah, it does look pretty nice. I'm boosting the bot just to allow it to... Oh. It's alright. This is the second character that we lost. And I just figured out that I wanted to see why it has the untouchable trait, and now I know why. I mean, that was... The character that just died was the character that I found in the course of this mission, and it had some random traits and skills assigned, one of them being the untouchable trait. Now the characters are pretty high on stress right now, and I have one turn to escape because the this stuff is getting pretty unstable. But that's cool. We can escape, as you can see. Yep, we need to change the one of the tiles here, or two of the tiles. The escape action, again, costs 0, so I'm pretty cool with escaping. Was that a close call? I mean, for me it was a perfect call, like perfect number of turns to evacuate, like 10 turns, because I was able to escape the level. Well, I lost my one character, but it's like it's a pity, obviously. But I've been able to escape the level and grab the loot, which gives us one extra part. All right. Now we have the so-called load screen, which will be enriched by like real images. And only one character got leveled up here. We'll give him an armor boost. Unlock. And I'll just go quickly through the mission just to play test it with you, and then I'm gonna jump out of the game and then like restart the game to show you something extra. So the bot is damaged. We can repair it using the scrap, and we can also heal someone. Only this single character needs to be healed. I mean, not mentioning the one that got dead, but got killed, but that's like another story. I have only 2 medical supplies right now, and it is enough to fully heal my team and to spend the remaining actions. I have 5 grenades and 5 stim packs, which seem still more than enough, so I can sharpen the katana just to make the next combat easier, practice the accuracy, and then what? Use the remaining points to reduce the stress level of... Oh, Tilly is not able to de-stress, as well as Mycroft. I'm wondering why, but I believe this might be an issue, because I made it be used the de-stress action in the previous combat, in the previous encounter, and that's why the game didn't allow me to do it once more here. So something to look at. I'm just gonna I don't know, upgrade the armor shredding here, and let's search then. And I have one action point. I can actually make one grenade from some scraps, so why not do it? Food, we've had enough, like 11. We only need 3. We would be needing 4, but one of the guys got killed. The robots don't have to eat. We're here, and like the only place we can move right here are the sewers. Yeah, let's see the auto distribution, whether it actually worked in the way that I was telling you it should. So we have 5 combat items here. If I just click it, it tries to make it like even, but obviously it can't. So Mycroft got 1 extra, which is like I guess the first character which is in the list. But if I assume that I want Mycroft to have 3 of them, and then I click here, it should be, I'll say 4, 1, 1, and yep, that's exactly how it works. So yeah. Hello Onyx, nice to have you on the stream. We're good here. So we're starting the sewers mission. Now, I did mention that the game that we're playing here is resembling the upcoming demo. Now that is true. However, the demo will only allow you to play through a single mission and then go through a single shelter phase. So it will be limited in scope. Like this limit is it's not present in this development build here. So yeah, that's the change. All right, so these are the sewers, but I do want to show you another character in action because I finalized it. But for this to work, I need to exit the main menu, and I want to show you the medical character. So let's choose an entirely different squad. I mean the Silas and I guess Rose, they appeared in the previous run as the rescuable characters, but they didn't last for very long. And there's a healing bot or a medical bot, or it could be called it should be called a medical bot or medical automaton because it's not only about healing. And I can actually double click it and it will get selected. Oh, this is a development feature, it will be not in the demo. I'm not sure whether the bot is ready to be like revealed to be playtested. Onyx saw the new graphics. I mean, kind of, yeah. There has been a like general visual overhaul during the last weeks, I'd say. So, yeah, it is a noticeable change, I'd say. Yeah, the sewers are green. Like I just tried to make sure that every, say, level type has a different colorful vibe to it. So right now the level that we are playing is of an industrial open area, so it has more streets and stuff. Well, this like area right now is covered in the fog of war, so that's why it's so dark. But there are places that are lit up, so it's like yellow lights and the reddish or maybe bricky, what's the name, orange color, and the interiors are more sterile, I'd say, and the sewers are green and the caves are blue. So yeah, so that's a different color, and the upcoming uh upcoming level type, which are the residential areas, is more green, but like a less dirty green thing, and also a lot of bright light. So bright colors and bright lights. So I'm pretty sure you'll like it as well. Hopefully, I'll be able to showcase it on the last on the next one. So all right, so this is the healing bot. I believe that like previously, like 5 weeks or 6 weeks ago, I was just showing a concept of this bot, and now I can actually see it show it in action. But let's review its skills. Like the Dynamo Boost skill is something that always is present on the bot. You can always use it if you don't have any better idea on how to spend your actions. It will give you an extra range, movement range in the next turn, up to 2 tiles of range and some defense boost. Now the healing spray actually, well, yeah, heals everyone on the closest tiles. The revive. So basically that's the same as the revive action performed by a character, but it doesn't require any stimpaks. I will just go to the cheat menu, and I will give us the.
There is a question, what does the green square signify?
This one.
Yeah.
This is a square, this is a loot point, or a lootable point. When you stand over it, there's a search action, which will give you some stuff. And we've actually found a lot of stuff here. I'm wondering why. And I can take a look at the map. So we're here. I know that we already went through the mines and went to the sewers, but then I restarted the game, so that's why we start again here, because this is a demo which starts on the third mission. No, we only have a special loot of food supplies, but we just The fact that we found so many supplies on this loot point was merely luck. And these are the food supplies here. Yeah, we have lots of them, so we don't really need them. But let's try to move. The healing boat is actually, let's say, floating, flying. Oh, and we're dead. But I know why. This is one of the, what do you call it? I've just allowed the music to sink in because I like this piece. Some extra precautious safety methods or something to someone hacking the game and playing through too many levels on the demo.
Oh. Okay.
And I was not necessarily doing that. I mean, because like generally the game should end after the first level, and it will end in a going to the thank you screen. So the game was actually anticipating the thank you screen, but it didn't get there. But it doesn't matter.
Aaron is asking, is there no point in searching other bodies? I guess since we have a lot of food.
Now I guess that not every body on the screen was highlighted with the green rectangle, and yeah, that's like because well, yeah, well, we can try to rationalize it in the way that there's no point in searching them because maybe somehow the characters can actually see that it doesn't make sense to search them. Like the game actually uses the visual representation of enemy bodies to define two different things. Like it can be used as a searchable point, so it can be a body, or it can be a body, or it can be a body as well. And in some cases it will not be a body, but it will be like a barrel or the shelves and stuff like that. So or a container of some sort. And so these are the loot points which could be presented as a corpse. Or there are also these visual and decorations which you can see at the floor, which are like the newspapers or the papers in general laying around, or maybe some other rubbish, or some corpses. And these are not lootable because, well, they're just here for the
visuals.
Decoration. I know that it doesn't sound right, but that's like the idea. So that's why we have these blue, green things.
I think this is a good solution. The player know where he should go.
Yeah, it's more clear. You know what? I'm just gonna end the turn and see whether the game is still trying to. All right, we're still alive. The game, but let's see. I added the steam spray as well, and I'll try to move them. But I guess we're all good now. So the game just decided to assume that everyone was dead, and yeah. Let's try to be more aggressive here. Oh, this girl has the auto overwatch kill, and we've already again had the lightning bolt thing, which will be acting as a extra challenge here. But right now I'm just focusing on reaching the enemy. so they will all miss. If they miss, they all just are animated at once, just not to waste the player's time. Okay, okay. Here we have some enemies. Now, I did write about it in the devlog that I'm writing on Steam. You can see it on Steam or on the TIG source forums as well. After I've actually introduced the healing bot, it allowed me to change the way I approach the tactics, and it's a pretty good thing because you as a player you're choosing the bot type at the beginning of the game, and it will influence the way you play. I can see that Byron mentioned that the invite on the stream chat is invalid, I guess. So I believe that the person responsible will take care of that.
I will notice him.
Sorry?
I will notice him about the Discord chat. Discord link, I mean, that is not working. I will notice him.
Maybe there's something going on in Discord in general. I mean, I had some trouble sharing my screen when we started, when we were starting the stream, but I'm not sure what this is connected. Where's the robot? It's here. So I tried to be clever and to hide my characters, but I didn't. Oh, that has landed pretty nicely. But still, this guy is completely exposed, and the game will not. Yeah, it will be punishing you for that. All right, let's move. Let's move. Let's fly the robot here because I want to show it how it looks, how it works. Now I can use this medic girl to actually. What do you have like here? We have 3 melee rats going on from here, 2 machine guns, and 1 extra here with an Overwatch. And this girl has a skill. It's this one, right? Automatically enter Overwatch if you only moved this turn. I can try and end my turn here. It will give me a pretty nice shot on these 2. They will be flanked because you can see that the 90 and 70 numbers are in yellow. Which means there's again, I'm speculating here. It should be possible that I'll be able to flash them out. Let's see. Yeah, Byron. I mean, like when I was writing, like creating the AI, it's always an issue with making it too clever as well, because then the player is not actually feeling all powerful and is not able to take advantage of some silly AI actions. So it's kind of randomized, and in some cases the enemies are making decisions like it might be that these 2 rats, when they decided to move behind these crates, that was not the best option for them. It might be that well, first of all, I'm always making sure that they don't stay away. Like, they're not hiding from combat. They always try to push and push in a spot that is like targetable by as many player characters as possible, just to give you as a player a choice. But well, if you leave a character flanked, like shooting a flanked character is a very big incentive. So the probability of this action to be taken by the AI is pretty high. Alright, so Rose is on position. She will enter Overwatch because of her skill. What I can do, I cannot move my bot anymore, but Silas here, he has this very nice action which He's the mentally unstable guy. And I can sacrifice some of my stress, like 4 stress points. I mean sacrifice. I will gain 4 stress points. But right now, I am able to perform an attack, and the first attack is gonna always hit. And if I manage to kill the enemy, my actions will be refunded. So I don't want to waste it on the shooters because they have 3 HPs and I am dealing 1 to 5 damage. I'll just use this one. As you can see here, I'm getting the all-in shot number 1 plus 400% to hit. So, and it is refunded. And because it is refunded, I can move and shoot. So I'll first move and then shoot. And now I can't really shoot because I need to reload. But reloading only costs 1 action point. And the second is about shooting. I have 94% to shoot. Because I'm getting some what do you call it? Bonuses. Like every next shot from this guy will be granted like a smaller bonus, but still it will help us to get here. You see, if I get here, is it true? I'll have 100% shot on this guy. Alright, so this is too... no, I shouldn't be saying that. I should not be saying that this is too easy because I was cocky before and we know how it ended up. Alright, it's not that bad. Also, what I can do is I can use the tactical order skill from Michael. He has the tactical order skill on the 2nd level already. And this reduces the stress and grants an action point. So maybe I'll reduce his stress and grant him an action point. That being said, I believe the tactical order will not reduce his stress because, well, Silas is described as a psychopath or maybe a sociopath. Was it a sociopath or a psychopath? A sociopath, which means that he's immune to stress reducing skills. But there's only one way of checking whether this feature still works. So the tactical order should grant him 1 action point, and it should not reduce his stress. Yep, it all worked like a charm. And still, because Silas has 1 action point refunded, we can try to shoot it. And we get our action points refunded, which means that I can go here. I'm not... this guy is on Overwatch, but I'm around the corner, so nothing happens. I'm just gonna reload. Byron mentioned that if it's positive, it's a bonus. If it's negative, it's a what? I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna look it up at Google.
I think malus, but I don't know.
I have no idea what a malus is. And the Google Translate doesn't say it's a word. It says that it's the same in Polish.
I have no idea what does it mean.
Is it in English, Byron? Because I didn't see any translation of it. Where's the bot? I want to use the bot, and we're running out of time for the stream. And I'm just desperately trying to put us in a situation that allow me to use the bot, or maybe not desperately. That's the thing. I wasn't desperate enough, but I can try it. I can use the steam spray. Shit, but I'm too far away.
I know that Malus was a hammer in Diablo 2, but
that's great. That's correct.
but I don't think it's this one.
Byron, I don't know whether you can post link. You can try. I'm not sure. You shouldn't be banned for it.
That's not a problem. I will unban you if there will be a problem.
Alright, I'm gonna upgrade the simulation spray because it will at the 3rd level you get something
Okay, you
more,
can post it now.
Yeah, you learn something every day, so I'm pretty eager on figuring out what my malus is. Oh, a financial penalty incurred by a trader, investor, or banker when an investment or deal results in a loss. Alright. Is that like an official thing? Like the official opposite word for bonus? I'm gonna have to think about introducing malus, or however you pronounce it, to the game. But on the other hand, I'm not the one doing the oh no, I'm the one doing the English translations, right? I guess so. Yeah, it might be a malus, or maybe an option to use this word instead of a negative bonus, or whatever one I'm using right now. Alright, where the hell, what did I do? Alright, and I ran with Michael, and I didn't want to run with Michael, and what can I do right now? I'll just cheat the system and I'll just teleport my bot. Because I just want to show it. Alright, so Michael is now run out of actions. But out of the sudden the healing bot is here. It was there because I cheated the game. And he can use the simulation spray. The simulation spray will gives him a very big movement range bonus. It's like to this +3 movement range, which means that like a character's movement, standard movement is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles per action points, which means it will be 7, I guess. I'll move Rose here as well. Hell, I'll move even this guy here as well, because I can. I will move the bot here and I will try to splash them. Alright, and now they are all buffed as hell, as you can see. Now this situation is a pretty it's an overkill because we're dealing with a single rat now which is left, but you can see that this buff actually gives us like a tremendous advantage. It only lasts like for a turn. Let's read what it does. Yeah, only that. Puts 3 more movement range and replenishes the action points. So we basically received like 6 free action points to spend in this turn. Which means I can just go here. Oh, it's 80% because it's still behind the low cover. But I can have another action point because of her action, of her skill, and now I have a 100% shot just to take care of it. And I can run long distance. And I can also heal, right? I'll try to revive one character, and I guess we'll be wrapping this one up. Okay, let's make some bad decisions then. Like let's make some very bad decisions. I'm ending my turn on the red red area. Oh shit, that was an extremely bad decision because the game just ended. Right now.
Because there is no one alive.
Yeah, I just wanted them to be slightly damaged, you know?
Oh.
And I guess this is a very good ending for the stream. Um, Thank you, Onyx. I'm pretty good at playing my game. You know how it is, at playing your own games. It actually made me wonder, you know, because the game uh, is supposed to end in this way when everyone is dead. Because obviously you need characters to, you know, to play the game. On the other hand, I had a medical automaton which had the revive option, like the revive skill. This is the only automaton with the revive skill. So technically, I was able to revive all of these characters one by one, assuming that no enemies would kill me. So I'm pretty sure I will have to revisit this place and make sure that if we're playing with and using a medical bot, like this floating guy here, the game should not end automatically when all of your characters become bleeding, like start bleeding out, because this bot still has some means of resurrecting them. I mean, that is when or if the revive action is actually bought or upgraded or enabled or however you call it. So yeah. Byron's text, don't leave your characters on the spot where lightning is about to strike, is a very good tip, like a pro tip I'd say, which we could use on the loading screens for the console versions, which I believe are required to have some tips. If you want to submit the game to the PlayStation or so these games need to have the some extra tips. So I'll be, if you don't mind, Byron, I'll be copying and pasting your text and using it in the tips section after I introduce it to the game. Alright, Digger, I guess we can wrap this up then.
Yep.
Yeah, we did have 2 playthroughs, both ended with me killing my own squad. Well, the second was actually about me killing my own squad, the first one was about the game killing my own squad because it decided that it doesn't want to play anymore. And we'll be able to see the rescuable characters at the caves level along with a big explosion, and I shown you something about the medical automaton. I'll be finalizing the medical automaton and the combat one, so this guy here, this crawler guy, is pretty cool as well, but it still requires more work or more love from me. And in the meantime, I'll be working on releasing a demo with no ETA on that as of now. Oh yeah, I was clicking on the screen and I didn't realize only my face was present there. So
yeah, I show it for a second.
Yeah, thank you for that transition. All right, thank you for that, for these 2 hours spent with me. I hope you had a great time. Do visit the Discord channel, and if you want some more frequent updates, I'm posting like every 2 weeks on Steam on a devlog there. I'll be back in, I guess, few weeks, but there's a stream every Tuesday, so there will be another Retrovibe game in a week at the same time. Again, thank you for the for you watching, for all the we'll call it engagement in the chat. You guys rock, and we'll see each other next time. Bye.